This video is published by mbkpinternational.com. In this video we're going to talk about the guillotine paper cutter, the EC19M and the EC19 Pro. This is an upgrade video. If you have the EC19M, this is the EC19 Pro right here, but if you have the EC19M and you want to upgrade it to the EC19 Pro like this one is, it's a very simple process. You just got to replace this whole piece here with the computer behind it. Now your EC19M just wouldn't have these buttons here, the programming buttons, and it would say EC19M there. This video can also be used if you have a bad screen back there, a bad computer screen and digital display, and you just need to replace it. So it'd be the same process. But this video is basically mainly made for upgrading from the EC19M to the EC19 Pro. First thing you want to do, I've already loosened a lot of screws to make this quicker. So there will be two Phillips screws there. You need to remove those. Same thing on the other side. And then back here, you'll need to remove this top screw here, and then just move this to, you can loosen that bottom, move it to the side, do the same thing to the other side. And the reason for that is you need to slip this shield back a couple inches to get past the lip on that. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to lift this crown up. There's a couple different ways this thing was way this crown was done. There's a data wire on the back of this that goes down through here. And if you purchased your cutter mid 2015 or before, you're probably going to have the data wire to where it's plugged in here and it's on the back there. If that's the case, there's an easy way to tell. When you lift this up, you can just lift it up on one side over here, and you'll see the data wire here. If you got a data wire that's just, you can pull in and out like this, then you got the earlier, the 2015 or after. And also on all the EC19Ms, it's going to be like this. You're going to have the data wire like this where it's loose. Okay, and first thing, now if you got it loose like this, what you got to do is you just lift it all the way up and put it back. If it's fixed in here, you're going to see the wire running down here, and it's going to be tight. You're not going to be able to pull it out there. So if it's nice and tight and you can't pull it out like this, what you need to do is you need to come around to have someone lift it up. And when someone lifts it up a certain amount, you can only go about 4 or 5 inches, and you'll see the I'll go up higher so you can see it, but you'll see the wire plugged in right there. It's right there. It won't be fastened to the board and to the inside of this one like this one is. It'll be a wire that's it'll be plugged in here, and it'll be coming down to here, and it'll be zip tied there. So if you got that set up, all you do is reach in here and you unplug this wire. Once you unplug it like that, it'll be attached to here. Once you unplug it, then you can just remove this whole top. Take this top off completely. I'm going to put it back into place for now, but once you unplug it, you just take this off, and then you take it wherever you want to place it and sit it down and work on it. Now in this case, mid 2015 and after, and on all the EC19Ms, the wire will be loose like this, and that's, you can just lift it up like this and set it back here, because the wire is actually attached to the inside of this crown instead of right here where the old ones were attached. Okay, when you do that, you're going to basically need to get into this electronics compartment, and to do that you'll need a flat screwdriver. And basically between this plate and the end of this, you can just stick the screwdriver in there and then twist it, just to free this thing from it. Do the same thing to the other side, and just keep doing it. You can pry back like that if you need to. Go back and forth to each side until it comes completely free. Okay. And the reason for that is on the mid 2015 and after, and on all the EC19Ms, this data wire is attached inside here, so you need to unplug it from the board like that, so you can remove this entire thing. And then you can just take the data wire out like so. Now we're going to take this over here and work on it. Okay. And I'll go ahead and, let's see here. On this, I loosened all these to make it quicker, but what you need is a 7mm socket wrench. You can probably do it with a 7mm wrench or a little crescent, but it might be kind of hard. But basically just loosen these up and then take them off. There's going to be 4 of them. I'm just going to do them real quick. If yours is attached to this board, if it's got a zip tie and square attached, just nip this zip tie thing here. because you gotta have that free from it. Now, if yours was mid 2015 or before, and the wire's not attached near it, you can always do it. It's not hard to do. All you need is these square sticks. You just stick one there, one down here, and another one there, and you just attach it with zip ties, just like so. You just got to run it to the right side, to the correct side. It's basically the side towards this logo, if you want to remember that. Okay, once you get that off, you can just take this off. Just push it out. And this is the part you'll be replacing if you, it's got the computer board and the screen, and it's got the buttons here for the Pro to upgrade to the Pro. You'll get, if you upgrade to the Pro, if you purchase the upgrade kit, you're going to get one of these in the mail. And you take your old one out, and you'll be putting the new one in. Or if you got a bad computer board here, and we send you another one, typically we can send it with this. If you purchase it this way, it's a little more expensive, but if you purchase this, you can, we'll send it with it, and you can just attach this whole thing. So it's just very simple. Reverse the process. Put it back in. To save time, I'm not going to put these back on, but you would also obviously put these on, all four of them, and tighten them down, snug them down good. Plug this back in, and if you need, sometimes you don't need to, but if you need to, you can take a zip tie and just reattach it there, if yours even has one on the board. Sometimes they just have them right there. You don't necessarily need it on the board, but this one did have it. It's as simple as that. You just gotta make sure this is plugged in good. Okay, again, you'd put those nuts back on, but I'm not gonna do this to make this quicker. So I'm just gonna take this back. If yours was the one that had the data wire running up through here, it'd be fastened to here, and it would still be plugged into the main board. If that was the case, you'd be putting this on, and someone would hold it about this high while someone would go from the back and plug the data wire back in at this time, because it would be unplugged just sitting there. You would have a data wire just sitting. You'd have this wire right here. It would be run through here, and it'd just be sitting here, and it'd be zip tied here, and it'd be about that much length to it. So when you put it back on, you just have someone hold this up about that much, and then they'd plug it in, and then you'd sit it back down. But in the case of the EC19M and anything mid 2015 after, it'd be hanging down here. So you just want to feed it through that little hole there, that little slot, so it can go inside the electronics compartment, and just pull it through. And then you're just going to plug this back into the main board. Just make sure you plug it back in where it's supposed to go. This excess wire, just kind of put it over in this corner here, out of the way. You know, put it between wherever it is, out of the way, away from this motor and away from this belt here. I can move it back like that, and you can look inside there where how I got it now. See how it's kind of way back here and away from everything. And that's basically it. You're going to put this back into place here. You know, and you'll just pop it back into place once you get it right. But I have to make this video shorter. I'm just going to leave it at that, and that's basically it. Just button everything back up, put all your screws back in that you took out, put your shield back into place, and that would be it. This video is published by mbkpinternational.com.